Hey guys, BlackWolf066 here with part 2 of the Mushroom House. Now, in this part, we finally do the inside furnishing. And as I said, this part actually took me a little bit longer just because I had to play test everything and make sure everything worked. And that's how I figured out that the upstairs, for some odd reason, decided it didn't want to work for me anymore. I'm starting to think it's because of it worked without the railing, but then I think the railing kind of made it harder to get up there. So then I had to shift everything around with the railing and then everything worked. I don't know why, but I got it to work. So the outside where you saw it, it was kind of more rounded. It's no longer rounded in the updated version because after I had finished recording everything and I started playtesting the upstairs, it just didn't work. Just didn't work. So I had to change it. I had to change everything around. But the downstairs, oh my gosh, the downstairs, guys. Oh, the downstairs. This, I actually did something different for me. Normally, I kind of stay towards the semi-modern stuff. Like there are certain counters I use, certain wallpapers I use, certain couches I use, etc., etc. This, I don't know. I was going for like definitely off the grid like type of deal. So there wasn't really any like electricity. You can imagine that maybe their water supply is like from the swamp thing that's underneath of them. Maybe they have like a little like filter, and granted they're also fairies, so most of it could be also be magic if you want to say it that. But yeah, that's basically how I figured it. Like everything is pretty much just off the grid. Everything is off the land. They have like candles, even the wall scones, even though they're technically in The Sims 4, they're technically lights. You can imagine, you can just pretend that they're actual candles. I know I did, because you're kind of limited with The Sims. But the downstairs, let me speak a little slower. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little excited. This was my baby. If I didn't do enough gushing in the first one, I'm sorry. But this was my baby. So the downstairs is basically kind of more cluttered, more lived in. It's a two-person sim home, and I'm sorry if you don't have all the packs for this game. There are certain builds that I do try to do pack specific things, but this one I just wanted to go crazy. I just absolutely wanted to go crazy. I think I almost used that chandelier, but I'm not sure if I did or not anymore. Like I said, it's been a while. It has been a while. But yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I loved it so much. Maybe I did use the chandeliers. I think I did. Sorry. Okay. Let me not pause. I don't know. Again, the upstairs isn't as cluttered and lived in, but the downstairs is definitely cluttered. Like the kitchen itself is so cluttered. But I love it. I love how everything turned out. It's pretty much anything I would have imagined a fairy home in a mushroom to be. I mean, it's my take on it. Everybody else is probably a little bit different, but this was definitely my take on it. Oh yeah, I do add candles, I think, to a degree. And I guess I took those chandeliers out. Yeah, there's no TV. There's no TV, there's no radio. Again, that's why I said there's like really no electricity. I was trying to go for that theme. So stop phone, stop it. No. Chat, leave me alone. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, there's no electricity. I was trying to stick with that theme. So no TV, no radio. You could always add that in if you want, but I was trying to avoid it. That goes away because I didn't like it. And I couldn't get it to work. I don't even remember what I put there. Do I leave those shelves? Or no, I think I moved those shelves to the middle. maybe. I really do need to watch these before I do voiceover. I guess I don't because I like to do like I'm kind of watching it with you in a way, even though this is pre-recorded. And no, I didn't like that. I think I was about to put that upstairs, but I don't think I did that either. No, I was definitely going with like more like wood tones and stone and stuff like that. More rustic, more earth tones. Because even the upstairs, even though the upstairs actually has a splash of color, it's green, so it's still earthy in a way. Yeah, that's what I did. I basically do like the stone and I do some wood. And then upstairs, it's like a green with like a crown molding. I probably could have done without the molding, but at the same time, it made it look not as bland, not as blank. Because, like I said, it's very clean upstairs. And yeah, so the downstairs here, I do add like an easel. So like maybe one of the Sims is a painter, and if you have a Sim that's a painter and you have all of these packs, you're in luck. Oh yeah, I did add that to kind of give it more of like they use their firewood for the stove. Okay, totally forgot about that. And sorry, I'm hearing noises. And yeah, I don't know. I just like I loved it. I love this build. I don't know what else to talk about except for me just continuously gushing for the next 10 minutes. So I'm gonna try not to do that. But I love this build. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I mean, like the kitchen itself is very cluttered. I do end up putting a lot of stuff in the corners, and again, everything is play tested. I made sure I double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked. I think I've checked this about 5 different times, especially after the whole fiasco with the upstairs. I made sure everything worked. Yeah, I do put those shelves in the middle. It made it easier because then I added stuff like kind of like canned goods type of deal. And yeah. Oh, so basically if anyone doesn't know how to lift things up, Sim Supply and Deligracy do a lot of like Sims tutorials. That's why I don't really do any tutorials on my channel because I feel like they've pretty much covered the basis of everything. But in the event that you're watching this and you want to know and you don't know yet, pretty much it's Alt and then press the 9 key. And that raises everything up. And then if you wanted to raise it back down, press Alt and 0. So there you go. Otherwise, go to Sims Supply, go to Deligracy. They have better tutorials and they show you everything. So, yeah. So basically here, like I said, it was more like canned goods. They live off of everything. They make everything. They live off of everything. And they're also fairies, so I'm sure magic is involved in some other stuff too. I just noticed that some of that stuff shows through. Oh well, you don't notice it with the counters there. It'll be alright. Yeah, and this wall I felt like it was a little blank and I didn't know what to put on there. I was trying to put like those pictures, but I used those pictures so much because I used them for like starter homes. And I just got so sick of them. I was like, I don't want to put them. I don't know. I don't know what to put. So I think what I end up doing is whatchamacallit. I think I end up putting mirrors in between those windows because they ended up looking perfect with that. And yeah, I was trying to look for rugs. I was trying to look for like earthy rugs and I just wasn't happy with any of them, and then I found that one, so that was perfect. There's the easel. Again, I was trying to put some pictures because I just felt like there needed to be something. This house, I definitely wanted to make it feel lived in and cluttered. Like they have collections, maybe from the human world, stuff like that. Yeah, I put those pictures over there by the easel because I felt like maybe they had painted them or something like that. And there's like more like earthy pictures. I put the little hearts there. Yeah, there's the pictures that just passed. Those are the wall scones I'm talking about. Stop it, phone. Sorry. There's those are the wall scones I was talking about. I'm pretty sure there's like light bulbs in them. So basically, I just imagined that there's candles. It worked for me. I don't care what you guys think. That's how that's the story I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it. And yeah, so those are the mirrors, and I felt like it was still too bland. And so what I do, I think I lift those mirrors up, and then I add a third one, maybe. I know I add the third one. Yeah, because see, I was gonna put those pictures, and I was like, nah. Yeah, so I lift the mirrors up, and then I add the third one, and I thought they looked cute. And so the bathroom is very like rustic. It's stone. I think I use the shower from, what was it? Outdoor Retreat. Yeah, I use the shower from Outdoor Retreat because I figured it's very rustic. Don't take shots of how many times I say rustic or I love this build, guys. Please don't, because you're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. Just don't make this a game. Please don't. And yeah, so the bathroom is a little plain, but I figure it'll be alright. It's a very small, kind of like 5.5. So I didn't want to overcrowd it, just because the more I put in it, the more likely that you wouldn't be able to use it. So I left it alone. And then up here is what I'm talking about. So up here, and I think what happened was when I had put those railings in, and then I put the upstairs thing that I just did there, I think that's what did it in. That's what ruined it, or whatever. Because again, everything worked until I was done. And then I was like, well, I don't know what happened. But again, everything's play tested up here. The only issue is if you have two Sims, if the one person is on the left side of the bed, they immediately come up the stairs and go there. The other person walks around the stairs and goes to the right side. I mean, everything works, so I figure, who cares? And I really wish we had some of the, like, that chest of, like, cubes. I wish we had, like, the traditional cube. Kind of like what you see in stores where you have, like, 9 cubes. I don't like that stair. I like it and I don't like it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was about to use that wallpaper and I don't. Because I kind of felt like it's earthy, but it was a little too earthy for my liking. And then I liked the wood, but it was a little too wood for my liking. So then I add the green. I add the green with the molding. Sorry, I was chewing my lip. Still chewing it, sorry. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try not to, I'm about to gush again, and I'm just gonna be like, nope, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Yeah, this is the green with the molding. And then I think, yeah, I add that rug, or do I add something else? Maybe it was the rug. No, I got rid of it. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know what rug I use. I don't really remember everything. I just know all the trouble I had. Oh yeah, that pause, I'm pretty sure I was doing something. I don't remember. And so yeah, outside here, like I said, a lot of this outside, it changes. What you're seeing now doesn't stay. Because basically, the outside ends up changing when I realized it didn't work. So I had to tear apart everything and reapply it, basically. I think I saved like the upstairs room, and then I just tore out the balcony and redid the balcony and then added the upstairs room again. And then it worked. Lo and behold, it worked. And then basically what I did, there's a lot of like extra furnishing that you don't see in this. So, because like the outside is a little more detailed at the end. I think there was a few extra things I put out, like downstairs, maybe. I'm not quite sure anymore. I gotta look at the screenshots. I do the wall scones, and I put some outside lights. And I don't remember anything else. Oh yeah, and I do the post box and I do the trash can out here because it's a residential lot, so I need them. Otherwise, it's just gonna add them there anyway. So I figured I would just put them there. And yeah, yeah. No, 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 we're not done. Okay. I should know. I'm watching the video. um. Oh yeah. Do I add the bin there? Oh yeah, I do. And I add that more wood bin to make it look less modern. And then I added the Windenburg, whatchamacallit, the Windenburg mailbox because it kind of made it look more rustic too, I guess, in a way. Here's the screenshots, guys. Oh my gosh, this is my baby. This is my baby. And you see the outside, the porch now looks more square versus circular or oval or whatever I had it before. And then I do add a few more things, a few more outside touches. So yeah, and then here's the inside screenshots. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this thing. I did add that flower pot, I think. Or maybe that was already there. I don't remember. But I do add more. I don't know, I loved it. I loved it. And I hope you guys love it too. Honestly, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this build. I mean, like, please gush with me if you did, because I loved it. Anyway, guys, let me stop before you all shoot me. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks. Hope to see you soon. Bye.